find a way to get.
Okay, we're not live on YouTube.
One moment, I cannot seem to get.
Mr. Baker, were you told to come out your breakout room, sir?
Yes.
Who told you to come out? I'm sorry.
The attorney who spoke with me, she brought me back into the court.
Okay, I was just wondering. Okay. Just hold tight, because she didn't say that we were doing anything with your case. She just called the other two. Okay, just hold tight.
Ms. Banks, will you turn your camera on, please, ma'am? Ms. Banks.
Miss Caprice Banks?
So, Madam Clerk, you can hear me, okay?
Yes.
All right, moving on to Broadneck. Mr. Broadneck, you can unmute yourself, sir. Did we check his anyway?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you now, but I'm moving on. I've moved on to another case. You can wait one moment, please, ma'am.
Okay.
Did Mr. Broadneck, did we check his driver's license on our own?
I'm checking right now. One second, just waiting on the results to come back.
I have to, give me one moment.
Gotta unmute, Your Honor.
I actually wasn't talking. I was just waiting.
Oh, it's valid.
Okay. Sorry, ladies, I actually could not get started because probably should not be here today. I really shouldn't be here today. But I am now calling the People versus Darren Lawrence Broadnax, ticket number SP 130934411, one count of license improper. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher, P74935, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Darren Broadnax.
Today was the date and time set for a trial. The court actually verified, as well as the officer, that Mr. Broadnax does in fact have a driver's license. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Broadnax, you are free to go.
Thank you. You have a
good
great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, Ms. Caprice Banks, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you turn your camera on?
Wait a minute, let's say, can I start because it has this, because the host disabled it. The host said, okay.
Okay. Now calling the People versus Caprice Chantel Banks, ticket number SP 1423659, count 1, no operator's license, count 2, expired plates. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Caprice Banks.
And Ms. Hatcher, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. How would you like to proceed?
Oh, yes, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Banks did provide valid documentation, and we do ask that her matters be dismissed.
And that was for the plate as well as the driver's license. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So the court acknowledges that an officer of the court has verified that Ms. Banks has a valid driver's license. Well, the court verified that she has a valid driver's license, and the officer of the court verified that the plates are in fact valid.
I would like to note for the record, the vehicle is not hers. It's in the name of someone else, and the prosecution said that they would dismiss. But it
Okay,
is validly registered.
it is currently registered.
Yes, but to a different person.
Okay, so therefore the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Banks, make sure that you're keeping documentation like that in the vehicle with you at all times, especially your license when you're driving.
Okay, thank you.
You are free to go.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. And is Paula Cole here on the Baker matter?
No, Your Honor, she was on some other matters, and she wanted to see if the clerk could send her the original tickets, myself included.
Yeah, I just sent the clerk an email on Bannerman and Rayshawn Boykin. I was trying to pull them up on Mishcourt. And
Okay. Madam Clerk, did you hear the request?
I just sent her an email.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt her.
No worries. And so Attorney Hatcher, are we ready to proceed on Baker?
Yes, he's taking a plea of FTD.
Okay, one moment, please. Mr. Baker, while I find you on the docket, will you please turn your camera on, sir?
And Madam Clerk, can I just confirm one of his officers did check in today?
Yes,
Okay.
and for your,
Officer Ross did check in. Is he still here though? Do we have any officers that I need to bring out the breakout room?
No, he
No.
signed off.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Baker, you're not laying down, are you?
No, Judge, I'm not laying down.
Okay. Now calling the People versus Antoine Jerome Baker, ticket number SP 8430351, one count of operator's license, no ops. Ticket number 173411351, one count of no operators, no ops. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Antoine.
Mr. Baker,
Antoine Baker.
thank you.
Your Honor, defendant is going to plead to one count for the amended charge of failure to display. The other count will be dismissed.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, are you able to send me the information on either, you can pick whichever one you like, but send me the information on the one.
yes,
Mr. Baker, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Hatcher and she advised you of your rights.
Yes, Judge.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes, Judge.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. On or about I'm gonna turn your attention to January 26th, 2017. Were you driving a 1996 Chrysler?
January. Correct.
Okay, and were you in the area of Nottingham in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
I think you have a weak, perhaps it's your Wi-Fi connection. Are you connected to Wi-Fi, sir? We can't hear you.
I just cut my Wi-Fi back on. Hopefully that helps.
That does. I can hear you very clearly now. And so, again, were you in the area of Nottingham in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Judge.
And did you come in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
I didn't have it on me.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The people are also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for failure to display on behalf of Mr. Baker, dismissing the other no apps or no license ticket without prejudice. Mr. Baker, for the failure to display ticket, I'm going to place a fines and fees of $220. Can you make those payments within the next 2 weeks? Are you able to pay within the next 2 weeks?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. If you need more time, then just come back onto the Zoom on May 22nd at 8:30 to ask for an extension. Otherwise, I expect for it to be paid in full by May 22nd, $220.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Attorney Ramey?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Mr. Goss?
Yes, this is actually a state case, and we've been waiting for the officer to appear. So I was just going to move the court if I had the opportunity to do so.
One moment, please. And the client's name is Beery, B-I-R-R-Y.
Your Honor, Ahmed Beery.
Madam Clerk, I don't see that.
He's on the first page. His client is on the first page.
Oh, okay. And
No officer,
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
no officer appeared for his case.
Okay. Now calling the People versus Ahmad Beery, ticket number SX419-83771, one count of limited access. Ticket number SX419-83772, one count of improper equipment. Please state your appearance for the record.
Rami Hajazi, P82830 on behalf of Ahmed Beery.
And today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, I have a motion. The time is currently 10:08 a.m. This matter was scheduled for, I believe, an 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. Trooper Justin Bostja has not appeared. So I ask the court to dismiss this.
Is that your background noise, attorney?
No, that was me. My apologies.
Okay, thank you. So did Madam Court Reporter hear everything that Attorney Ramey just stated?
It
I
was
could-
very, I could hear it, but if you could repeat it, that would be great.
Could you please repeat it? Because it was very difficult for me to hear you.
Of course, Your Honor. The time is currently 10:08 a.m. This matter was scheduled for an 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. Trooper Justin Bostja has not appeared. So I ask this court to dismiss this matter, please.
Okay, so your motion will be granted. The court has verified that the officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Are we ready on bags?
I'm sorry, I gotta do one more I'm trying to send these tickets over. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost finished.
Judge, are you able to see the officers that checked in by chance?
I can.
Do you know if we had an officer on Ricky Bendris?
Oh, I apologize. I can only see the officers who are still in the breakout room.
Oh, okay.
I didn't process that.
Okay.
That's a no, Attorney Hatcher.
Oh, he did not check in.
No.
What about Damon Bay?
Yeah, wait, no.
No, okay, I can pull them in. And Attorney Goss, I sent you a message on LaJean Butler.
Right, I am looking up
And
right
who-
now.
What are we doing with Chantel Bag?
She's gonna be a dismissal. She has valid insurance.
Okay. Do you
Hold on
want
a
to do
second,
that one or I'm sorry, are we doing
Yeah.
anything else?
I
What
just have
else?
to pull the other two in for the no officer.
Okay,
So I'll try to do that while I'm in here. If not, I'll have to go in their rooms.
Well, there's a few of them that you can bring out, Ms. Hatcher, if you want. I mean, even if they're not yours, but you have DeJuan Booth. Is it DeJuan Booth? Yeah, and Wardell Brown.
Okay, I will bring them all in if they respond.
Yeah, Damian Bay, Ricky. I think that's it. I'm sorry it's taking me so long, Ms. Cole. I'm sending an email right now.
What were the two other names you said?
DeJuan Booth.
DeJuan Booth.
Yeah. I think I said Wardell Brown. Yes, and I'll pull Wardell.
Okay, I see Booth.
Yeah, because all the rest of them, I think, yeah, the officers should be.
And you got the other one.
Well, I tried. There we go. He just came out. There we go.
Okay.
Think we're ready. I'm mute, Your Honor. There you go.
now calling the people versus Chantel Elise Bag, ticket number SP 140-93871, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your opinions for the record.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Unmute.
Yourself off mute.
Sorry, Chantel Bags.
Your Honor, Ms. Baggs received a ticket for no insurance. She did provide documentation to me. She has obtained a new vehicle as a 2020 Chevy. Insurance expires 7/14/23.
Thank you, Counselor. The court has acknowledged that an officer of the court did verify that Ms. Baggs does in fact have valid insurance. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Baggs, make sure you're keeping those documents in the vehicle with you anytime you're driving, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Have
free
a
to
great
go.
day.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The rest of these are all on 9 o'clock. These are all 9 o'clock, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
All no POs.
Okay. I'm having a moment. Hold on. I don't see. Oh, I'm not on the 9 o'clock. That's why. I'm sorry. It was 8:30 and then 8:35. I apologize. Now, right now. Ready. Now calling the people versus Rick. Mr. Bendros, will you come into the camera, please, sir? Are you driving?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you driving? Oh, no, you're not driving.
No,
Your
no.
camera was just in the ceiling. Okay. So please, we're calling the people versus Ricky Perez Bendros, ticket number SP 139-6869, count 1, drag racing, count 2, driver's license never acquired, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 139-7166, count 1, expired plate, count 2, improper equipment. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Ricky Bendros.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial in this matter. It is now 10:15 a.m. We do not have an officer that has appeared. We do ask that these matters be dismissed.
Mr. Bendros, I'm not asking for you to admit any type of guilt or responsibility at this time. However, if you are in fact drag racing, have ever drag raced, or have any plans to future drag race, change your mind immediately, because you will come back before me if you're ever ticketed or if you ever get another ticket on this again. And we definitely take these matters serious. And I'm just going to share with you, I know a friend of my family is serving life in prison because he was drag racing and he killed someone during the drag racing and was sentenced to life in prison. It is much more serious than you could possibly imagine in that moment until something happens. And we never plan for anything to happen. Okay, Mr. Bendros?
Okay.
However, the court will acknowledge the fact that Officer Tyus, I believe, has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, your matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Hatcher, did you explain to him what without prejudice mean, though? That the people could bring it back if they so choose?
They can refile the ticket.
Okay, but you are free to go today, Mr. Bendros. You have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Now calling the people versus Damon Maurice Ruff Bay, ticket number U638076221, one count of disorderly conduct. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir. Take yourself off mute.
Damon Bay.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial in this matter. His matters were set for 9 a.m. It is now 10:17 a.m. We do ask that these counts be dismissed.
Okay, so the court has a
Or count. I think he has one count, disorderly conduct.
It is just the one count, and the court has verified that Officer Parnell has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, your matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bay, you are free to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Booth, if you can turn your camera on. Now calling the people versus Dewan Trade Booth, ticket number SP 136-9454, count 1, left center turn, I believe, count 2. Madam Clerk, I'm gonna need you to read it off the actual ticket, please.
Yes, ma'am. That's count 3, right?
Count 1, 2, and 3. They're all, the abbreviations are not quite clear to me.
Okay, count 1 is drove left on the center lane. Count 2 is pedestrian. He obeyed an officer's signal.
Oh, okay.
And count 3, drove without due care or caution.
Please state your appearance for the record.
Dewan Booth.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Today's date and time set for trial at 9 a.m. It is now 10:19 a.m. and we do not have an officer present. We ask that these matters be dismissed.
The court has verified that Officer Williams has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Booth, I need you to make sure that you're driving more carefully and more cautiously, okay, sir? Because cars can do just about as much damage as a handgun, right?
Yes.
And we have loved ones on these streets, and we need for you to make sure that our loved ones return home.
Yes, Your Honor.
You take care, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You guys have a nice day.
You too, thank you. Wardell Brown, please turn your camera on. Now calling the People versus Wardell Deshaun Brown. Ticket number SX355-24571. One count of no operator's license. Ticket number 225-204-281. One count of disorderly conduct. Ticket number SP139-69731. One count of driver's license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record.
Amari
Wardell
Hatcher.
Brown.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name, sir.
Wardell Brown.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial at 9 a.m. It is now 10:20 a.m. We have no officer present. We ask these matters be dismissed.
Okay, the court has verified the officers Jenkins, Sanchez, or Trefalanian.
Sorry, Your Honor, the last one for Officer Shantez, that's for Winifred Brown. That's for
I'm
someone
sorry,
else.
thank you. So it's Officer Jenkins and Trefalanian, I believe officers have not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, the matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Sir, you are free to go.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Attorney Gus.
He may not actually be on. Can you, Madam Clerk, can you reach out to, oh yeah, he's here, he's here.
I hear what was going on.
Anything for Butler by chance?
Oh, I put in the
It's
chat
in the chat.
FTD.
Okay.
Just keep in mind, we are on YouTube, live on YouTube, everyone.
Yes, yes. And when you get a chance, I can go in a breakout room with you on the other matter you put in the chat.
Okay, let's go now.
Which room?
Where you want to meet? 7 again?
Let's go to 1. That's empty.
1? Okay.
Attorney Rucker, are you ready to proceed on any matters?
Yes, is this the judge or Madam Clerk who I'm speaking to?
This is the judge. I'm sorry. Let me turn my camera back on.
Okay, yes, however, Judge, I just want to let the Madam Clerk know there are 3 people that I gave June 2nd date, so she can just take them off. I want to give them their names if that's okay.
Can you, I think she asked for you to email them to her.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, you may not have been logged in yet.
Okay. Let me see.
I'll send you my email, Attorney Rucker.
Okay, real good. So now we're ready to proceed, Judge.
Are you gonna bring your clients out into the main session? The ones that
Yes,
are
tell me
ready?
how you want me to do. You want me to bring out like 3 at a time? Because I've talked to all my people, so 3 at a
They're
time.
already, bring them all out.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go in there now.
Okay. Madam Clerk, we did his dismissals already. Is that correct? His no officer dismissal? Huh?
I think
You talking about for me, Judge?
I think we
Yes.
did your no officer dismissals, Mr. Rucker.
Oh, maybe that's why some of those people weren't in there. I'm like, where did they go? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Madam Clerk, I try to turn my camera off when I'm trying to get situated because I am definitely
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
I think that your live on YouTube message was for me because I had my face all turned up.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was for Mr. Gosson, Miss Hatcher. I didn't want them to start talking about their.
Oh, okay, got it.
Mr. Brown, we need for you to have a seat and put your phone back on mute for us, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just let Attorney Cole back in.
We need devices on mute. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. Mr. Brown, stop taking yourself off mute, sir. There we go. Ms. Cole, okay, you're back.
Thank you. I want to see if I can see it was Attorney Hatcher.
They're in room 1.
Oh, thank you. Is Officer Jackson checked in on that Bannerman case?
No, wait, I only had one officer. It was only one officer for Bannerman, and it was Rhodes, Leo Rhodes.
Oh, Leo Rhodes. Okay, where did he go?
I don't know. He was here though.
Okay, thank you.
I think he had to go to courtroom 220, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
I'll try to reach out to him. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm placing you on mute. Please do not take yourself off of mute. Thank you.
All right, so, I think I may need your assistance a little bit in locating, because it looks like there's quite a few Browns on the screen and on the docket today. Being able to locate them. Calvin Brown.
Okay.
Can you tell me where Calvin Brown is on the docket?
Because I think I had a hard time finding him this morning too.
I found
He's
him.
on
Thank
fine.
you. Providing, okay, I have it. Ms. Rucker, you ready?
I'm just trying to get Ms. Bird out, so we're ready. I think all my people are out now.
You got it. Oh, okay. So now calling the people versus Calvin Eugene Brown, ticket number SP 142-26471. One count of providing false information to an officer. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Tyron Rucker on behalf of Mr. Kelvin Brown. Mr. Brown, state your name.
Kelvin Eugene Brown.
Your Honor, Mr. Brown will be requesting a trial date.
Okay, and Mr. Brown, you had an opportunity to talk to counsel. He advised you of your rights. You have a right to a trial before me or a jury trial, and you're choosing to have a trial before me as the trier of fact?
Yes.
All right, the court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and set this matter for trial on June 2nd, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
June 2nd. Okay.
You're all set. You're free to go.
All right, thanks.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, you're free to go, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay.
Ms. Bowen, I need you to make sure that you're completely still and in place. Now calling the people versus Shanae Maria Bowen, ticket number SP 142-40951. One count of unregistered, untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 142-4000. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, no registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Tyron Rucker on behalf of Shanae Bowen. Ms. Bowen, unmute and state your name.
Shanae Mariah Bowen.
Your Honor, at this time, per court counsel, this matter will be dismissed for complete compliance. Everything was corrected.
Okay, good job, Ms. Bowen. The court has acknowledged, one moment. None of these were driver's license, right?
No documents.
Okay, so the court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has in fact verified that Ms. Bowen does have valid registration plates and insurance on her vehicle currently. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. You are free to go, Ms. Bowen. Make sure you're keeping those documents in the vehicle with you, Ms. Bowen.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Now calling the people versus Terrence Demond Bowie, ticket number SP 140-17871. I'm sorry, one moment, please. My apologies. Now calling the people versus Terrence Demond Bowie, ticket number SP 140-17871, one count of driver's license revoked. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Tyrone Rucker on behalf of Mr. Terrence Bowie.
Mr. Bowie, will you state your name for the record?
Terrence Demond Bowie.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial, Mr. Rucker. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, my client, Mr. Bowie, has agreed to go forward whereby he'll be pleading to the amended charge of failed to display. I did discuss with Mr. Bowie his rights. Is that your understanding, Mr. Bowie?
Yes,
And you understood your rights, Mr. Bowie?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea?
no,
Madam Clerk, will you make sure you send me the information
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
ticket? Are you pleading guilty on your own free will, Mr. Bowie?
yes, ma'am,
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to October 27th, 2022. Were you driving a 2007 Chevy?
yes,
And were you in the area of Connor in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And were you stopped by the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
yes,
When asked to produce the valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
no,
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bowie for the amended charge of failure to display. The fines and fees in that matter, Mr. Bowie, is going to be $220. Can you make those payments within the next 14 days, or do you need longer?
can I get a little longer?
I can give you 30 days. You can pay it by June 3rd, 2023. If you don't pay it by that time, please appear back here on this Zoom at 8:35 that morning. So that's June 3rd at 8:30. If you've paid it, you don't need to appear.
Okay,
Okay, you have a good day.
you too.
Madam Clerk, I need a brief moment. Mr. Rucker, please allow me about a 5-minute recess, please.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Rucker,
Ma'am, who's that talking to me?
this is Crystal Burke.
If you guys need to talk, I'm
Crystal,
sorry. you
we're
have-
live on YouTube, and so, yeah, if you have
About
to
to ask,
discuss.
can we go to a private room? Because I don't really know how for the moment.
I placed you into a room, ma'am. Go back to your room. Go to room 3, Miss Crystal.
Was the judge waiting on me by chance or no?
No, we're taking she took a couple of, about
A
a,
recess. Okay.
she should be coming back in though, so give her a moment. Oh, wait, did she leave? Miss
Did you-
Bates, Miss Crystal, no one, please put your phone on mute, ma'am.
Okay.
Just a reminder, everyone, we are live on YouTube, please. So if your case is not called, please do not unmute yourself and get to talking, please. Thank you.